Honey, let's start your education right now.
Seems to me it started already.
Whoa, Renee, darling, what can you do here so early? Your garden club having a breakfast social?
Actually, I came to see a sick friend.
Asa almost falling out of his chair was great. I don't know if that was intentional or accidental, but... Hello everybody. Remember, I can only post edits on YouTube because of copyright reasons, so in order to watch the full episodes, you must subscribe to patreon.com/OCGTV.
I just can't.
I wish you would.
Oh.
You think that was a message or what?
What was that, thunder?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. God knew it. As soon as we did this, I knew the first thing he was going to do. He was going to pick...
Hard. Take it easy. You think Blair ain't sitting around mooning over you?
Probably not. She's still pining over Jason. Dorian is down bad. Over a 20-something. This is a different kind of down bad with Sarah. Oh, she's having bigger memory flashes.
Figure I just come here.
Hank doesn't give up with Sheila.
Oh, great. Can I buy you dinner?
I've already eaten, remember?
Then maybe a drink.
Hank, I'm not interested. Why can't you grasp that?
Insecurity. The basic terror of rejection. Infantile feelings of inadequacy, unresolved during the maturation process.
You and a pig's eye.
Well, come on, I mean...
All right, I'll buy it. Okay, what do you have to be...
I can't lie, though. I do think these two have chemistry.
Why can't I be saying...
Especially compared to some other couples I've seen on this show.
You, my friend, are in love.
Oh, no. You're off the deep
I don't think Jason's in love. At least not with Dorian. Not from what we've seen.
I'm a mind reader, remember?
I am not.
Hush up, you are so.
Luna?
You are in love with Leanne, and you have been for months and months. You're head over heels.
She's
And
right
don't
about
you try
that.
to tell me that it's not killing you that she's married to Kevin.
You're in love with Max.
Oh,
Huh? Right?
he got her back.
No, I'm a mind reader, too.
Oh, is that Addie? How did Addie know where Max lives?
So tell me about this witch.
She had big eyes, and her hair was sticking out all over, and she had rags on her head, and she was scared of me.
Addie.
Well, Max, you're smart to figure that out.
See, you signed it earlier this evening, along with various other papers regarding intruder business.
At Wanda's.
So careless, really, not checking what you sign.
It's not Blair showing this.
You take
I don't
that
understand Blair's
Really?
plan.
No. Actually, it's not. Make me editor, Dorian, and no one will ever
So
see
it was
that.
all just blackmail.
And if I don't?
I don't think you want to find out.
No deal.
That's what I love to hear, Dorian.
No editorship, no money, nothing. I'm not giving in to blackmail. Oh, look, you may want to stir up the people.
The plan was stupid to begin with.
I can't stop you.
I'm glad Dorian didn't go for it, because
And
it's stupid.
maybe you'll get some people to swallow it.
I gotta say, though, I really don't like Blair's plan. I feel like there's just so many plot holes that Dorian is right not to go with the blackmail, because only certain people might believe Blair. Might believe the written word of Dorian saying it's not her. I don't know. But unfortunately, I fear Dorian might give in when she has a few days to think about this, because she's already not in a good place with the Jason stuff. We didn't get to if Jason really moved out or not. But I hope Dorian sticks to her guns. I just don't think it's likely, though.
So, can I see you home?
Nope.
Just like that.
He stays trying. I gotta give him credit.
And don't try to talk me into it.
Hank is just
I'm telling you, one of these days,
always
you're
taking
gonna be
L's,
glad to
but
see me.
always pushing
One of
forward.
these days, you're gonna say, Hank, it's good to have you around.
Don't yell or nothing. Just give me whatever money you got, and everything will be okay. Just don't yell.
Bitch, she don't even work there.
Have any more in my wallet?
See what you got, Hank.
I mean, that's it.
We'll go around and open that up.
Put those football skills to the test. Oh, Lord. Well, he did it.
Call the cops.
I thought you were the cop.
Don't be cute. And I'm not leaving this place until you don't need me here anymore.
Yeah, well, what if that's never?
It won't be.
Oh, I don't know what I would have done if you had followed me up here.
Overdose. I really like Hank and Sheila together. It's this love triangle, though, with Troy. You know, Troy doesn't get enough airtime to really make me care about him and Sheila together. It's similar to, like, Cassie. We barely see Cassie, and Bo's been off with Sarah for several days now, just forgetting about Cassie. So how am I supposed to care about Bo and Cassie's relationship? Same with Troy and Sheila. And I think Hank and Sheila have chemistry, so I'm all for it. And then lastly, Luna and Max's friendship. Luna stuck in the friend zone. I don't know if the show wants us to root for Max and Blair or Max and Luna. I'm team neither still. I would be okay with Max and Luna's slow burn friends to lovers trope in the future. Max had a lot of excuses as to why he doesn't want to be with Luna, and to Luna it just feels like he's not attracted to her and just won't say it. Him using that they're best friends and he doesn't want to ruin that. I mean, that's the best explanation he could give, I guess, but it took him a while to get there. But that's about it for now. I could see myself rooting for Max and Luna friends to lovers, which I think is inevitable. Right now, though, Luna's so deep in the friend zone that it's a little cringe at times. Yes, I forgot the place was robbed last night. Luckily, Hank came to the rescue. Came to Sheila's rescue.
I did everything you read in the book. This alarm should be screaming its head off.
Damn it, Jason.
Well, then, you read. Maybe I missed something.
Well, that's not gonna help, Wanda.
Have a reaction to the withdrawals, or is
No,
something
it's not
else?
the pills, Bo.
I think Sarah just misses you, Bo.
You asked me if I remember. Yes, I do. I remember.
Nightmares, Carlo.
No,
You.
us. I remember everything about us.
I wonder if Bo remembers Cassie, though. Doesn't seem like it.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Buchanan. My name is Maxwell, Dr. Harlan P. I'm down here from Kentucky visiting my family. Well, I was having breakfast this morning. Your husband had an attack at the table next to me. You just might want to be.
He wants
informed,
Renee to catch
so he
Asa
wouldn't
with
have to drive
Blair.
home all by his lonesome.
Yes, thank you. I'll be right there.
But if Kane's still there,
You're quite welcome, ma'am.
when Renee arrives, she better at least put two and two together that was Kane playing a voice.
I don't do anything here all day, Kevin, except eat my carbohydrates and take my stupid calcium pills, and I hate it. I just hate the whole thing.
Well, nobody blames you.
Kevin, you're not listening to me.
It's part of pregnancy. If you could get the time off while you're pregnant, you might as well.
I mean, it used to be, I used to get up and I used to put in 8 hours a day.
Ridiculous. This is your family, too. And most of all, it's your
Leanne woke up and said, "Let me be more annoying than Kane. Let me be more annoying than Sarah
Do
today."
anything that you want with that room, okay?
Well, I was riding a pretty high horse.
At least we might have some Renee and Asa fireworks. I always enjoy that.
It's about time you asked me what it is I want from you.
It's Good question. What does Blair want from Asa? Because I don't know right now. She turned down his sugar daddy offer a couple episodes ago.
Max Holden's the man who stole them. Now he's trying to fence them.
Not according to Harry.
If it isn't Max Holden, then what the hell's the name of the man who stole my diamonds?
Al and CJ.
You could take a break from being family.
But I hope he blames Cain
good news.
and kills his ass.
Okay, here you go. Where is he? Is he all right?
There we go.
My husband, someone called and said that he was ill, and I... $70,000
Blair, honey, let's start your education right now.
Seems to me it started already.
Whoa, Renee, darling, what can you do here so early? Your garden club having a breakfast social?
Actually, I came to see a sick friend.
Asa almost falling out of his chair was great. I don't know if that was intentional or accidental, but
powder my nose.
I think your nose is perfect.
Myself.
Oh, would you like coffee? Coffee won't get you anywhere. Follow Asa. Bourbon in the afternoon, vodka in the morning, brandy at night.
You're wrong, Renee, as usual. That is a Virgin Mary. No booze at all.
Asa, why do you bother to lie when you're so bad at it? You're right. Not a drop. More like 3 ounces.
I need Sarah to start remembering.
It's a nice picture, Cassie.
Turn it over.
At least Bo started remembering Cassie. Oh, it's going to be Sarah.
What kind of a guy keeps a picture of his ex-wife right there with a picture of his new wife?
Sounded like a Mormon, Bo.
The first place that I can well remember was a large, pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it. There you go. Come on, try.
No. I can't.
Yes.
Oh my God, just try.
Okay, the time.
No, I don't have time. Not for stupid stuff like this.
Jason, just give it a chance.
Everyone is being so annoying in this
What are you
episode.
afraid of?
I'm not.
To sell those diamonds and maximize the profit. So what are you waiting for?
Perhaps she's being cautious.
Uh-oh.
Carlo, what are you doing?
I couldn't help but overhear something about diamonds.
Get him, Carlo. Finally something interesting happens with these two idiots.
You broke my heart.
You broke my heart.
Carlo's voice.
That's what he said.
Who? Carlo.
Whoever shot the man who was carrying flowers, I heard.
Carlo's voice
I heard
sounds like... It's just annoying watching Sarah try to remember. It's just not the funnest thing to watch, I guess. But then you also have to watch Cain continue to play Asa and Renee a little too easily because they're both being dumb, but I guess you could say they're just both emotional people, and that's why they keep falling into these traps. And Asa's just drinking a lot. At least Clint's onto Cain, but that's about it. Leanne was kind of being annoying, getting mad with Kevin because Kevin didn't wake her up on time, and then beating up herself because she accidentally threw away the paper Vicky needed. Jason's being frustrating because he's all upset that he can't read but refuses to try, and it's like I can't feel sorry for Jason in that situation. I just can't. I'm sorry. Who else was annoying? I feel like someone else was annoying in this episode. There wasn't a whole lot of people on though, but so I guess that's really it. Really, the only thing interesting that happened, other than a little argument between Renee and Asa, which I'm always down for. Always down for that. Glad Carlo's on to Cain and Tina at least. Finally, maybe there will be some fire to Cain. So that's something to look forward to, even though the character of Cain, I don't know if I've said this before, I probably am being repetitive at this point. I just don't like characters on soap operas where the writing has to dumb down other characters to make a certain character work. And I feel like that is my issue with Cain, is that I get that Cain's supposed to be this great con man, I guess, who did a lot of prison time or something. But Ace has just been so dumbed down for this story to work that it irritates me. Cain's just a very irritating character, and it's because of the writing. However, now that Carlo is on to him and Tina, hopefully something a little more interesting can play out. We'll find out next time.
It's more important.
At least Cassie's getting some airtime for once.
It's about us. About you and me. And the things people say and whether you care. And I need to know that you'll love me no matter what happens.
Of course I would. After all, it's not as if you murdered someone.
Well, that might not be true, apparently.
Come on over and sit down. Okay?
No, just give me a minute, please, Bo. Just give me a minute.
All right, it's gonna be all right. Honey, look at everything is gonna be all right.
Please, sit.
Well, we really
Well, at least Sarah's finally remembering a little bit of Carlo.
You can stay.
And here's hoping Carlo takes down Cain and Tina.
Oh, no, you can't possibly leave now. I must have called 3 delis.
Oh, I like that Alex is involved in this too.
Dig in.
Take one, Cain.
Please do, and please be poisoned.
Well,
I said many episodes ago that I felt like Alex and Carlo are the entertaining real villains. Yeah, they're campy, but they're entertaining to watch. And then you got Cain and Tina, who are like the Wish version of them, and are just more obnoxious to watch than actually, entertaining. So it's good to see Carlo and Alex mess with those two. I do hope Carlo gets his diamonds back, but more so I wish something would happen to Cain.
I became controlling, overwhelmed. I called the shots. I made the rules. He got tired of it.
I mean, right? Jason was being annoying, Dorian.
You're in love with him.
Cassie, I don't know what I am. Since
Cassie needs to get tougher with the Bo situation.
Except that my fight for Bo is over.
Yeah.
My marriage
seems
is over.
that way.
But just because I've lost Bo doesn't mean I'm less of a person. With me for a
Well,
while.
good to see Cassie trying to be strong and not just be
Cassie, you are
super jealous.
I told Max! No, wait.
It could be Max. Oh, nope. It's Asa.
Oh.
You're not Max!
No, my name is Asa Buchanan, ma'am.
Asa hates Max. I don't know the reasons why, but Asa is persistent.
Blair. I don't mean to be rude. Who the hell is your friend?
She's a distant relative, and she's been Helen, looking after her.
Addie's a lovely name.
She don't like you, Asa.
Solid.
She is
Nice to
staring
make your
holes through you.
Go away.
Come again?
I don't think Asa's gonna have just one class.
I want him to go away.
Addie, your piano's out of tune.
I want Max. Don't do this. Max!
Oh my god.
Why is she so nuts about
I want to know too.
She's not.
Sure sounds like it to me.
Blair loves Max!
What?
That's enough, Addie. Go to your room. Now, go!
That was entertaining. I can't lie.
Why don't you and I go for a little walk in the penthouse? And you can give me some more of your decorating tips.
Well, really, I would love to.
This is the tag teaming I've wanted from Carlo and Alex.
Don't worry, your drink is...
Hey, Carl, you turn down the steam? I hate it when my skin froze.
Oh, come now, Cain. People pay good money for a steam bath. They'll invigorate you, clear your minds, jog your memories.
It's gonna try and melt some information out of them.
I
can't imagine not loving you.
Bo,
Everything that I said to you then, I believe in my heart now.
I mean, it definitely feels like they're really pushing Bo and Sarah back together.
No, I should say not. That does not make sense. You know, how dare you accuse me of not being smart? How dare you accuse me of...
Oh my god, even worse. It goes from bad to worse, from Tina always on the, oh, nobody thinks I'm smart, to now kissing Cain.
That's your 65 Mustang.
Convertible, it's classic.
Oh, come on, you still don't get it, do you, Dorian? You can't.
Exactly.
I just want to make you happy, Jason. Am I an object?
I'm starting to think she sees Jason as an object.
Jason, what do you want? Hello? Hello, Miss Crawford. It's Dorian Lord.
Well, at least this is
know what you've been
the
up
logical step. Blair's plot, there's still some holes in it, in my opinion, but she's done a better job of plugging some of those holes by trying to get a second person to corroborate Dorian's confession with this whole nurse here. So, fine, I guess. I still think Dorian could be doing more to stop this train from running towards her. Maybe we will get that with her and the nurse. As for, it should be no surprise by now that Cain and Tina nauseate me, and this episode was no different. The writing for Cain is heavy-handed in my opinion, especially if he's able to outsmart Carlo and even Alex, and it's like, what's even the point? Because they've built up Carlo and Alex, excuse the ambulance, fire trucks, whatever they are. They've built up Carlo and Alex to be this big, bad, villainous couple. Of course, they're campy, but they know how to get their way. So, logically, Carlo and Alex should be able to handle Cain and Tina. But the show wants Tina to continue to have all these insecurities and show that she can do it. And then Cain is just this big con man who's so far doing a good job of getting his way. And I'm already sick of it, so it's still the weakest part of the show to me is Cain and Tina. Asa was hilarious in this episode. His scene with Addie was hilarious too. Asa's scene with Addie and Blair was the best part of the episode. Very entertaining. I like I said, Addie and Max's relationship. And it seems like Addie's going to try and get Max to stop Blair from whatever she's doing with Dorian, because it's bad and dangerous. And I think Addie just wants Blair to be happy with Max because Addie likes Max. And Addie hated Asa in this episode, which was very funny. I think we also had Bo and Sarah. They definitely seem to be wanting to have Bo and Sarah back together. Bo has treated Cassie like shit since I started watching. And Cassie should be moving on. So I hope Cassie does start to move on. And gets a little more airtime so that she can move on. The only thing I think I'm forgetting is we saw some more Jason. Dorian try to get back in his good graces by the end of this episode. I guess Dorian really just has an obsession with Jason for the physical side of their relationship, as I've been talking about all along. But she doesn't know how to get him to open up to her other than buy him things. And as he said in this episode, he's not for sale. But they continue to do a good job of making that coupling intriguing, even though it's clearly not working. But it's still entertaining, at least to me. So yeah, overall, another great episode. I also enjoyed Carlo and Alex double teaming Cain and Tina.
I thought we'd have a couple more reading lessons. What do you think? These books...
Well, at least Leanne's persistent in trying to get him to read, even though he's being very obtuse about it.
Especially, what do you say? I thought we'd start with the alphabet.
Wait a minute. You brought me books with pictures of little cats and trucks
he's
on
still
them?
gonna be like...
What kind of idiot do you take me for,
Well,
Leanne?
you're
Bring
pretty
me baby
slow.
books to
You
read.
gotta start at like level 1, Jason. Can't be jumping to level 3.
She didn't sleep here last night.
Oh, she's still suffering in the sauna with Cain. Good for them. It's good to see them suffer a little. Well, I'm glad they're keeping Maggie around. I didn't think she would be a real thing.
If it isn't the musician. Mr. Sachs. Andrew.
Right.
It didn't end between us.
No.
You can't have an ending
Facts.
unless you have a beginning.
If you aren't offended, I would hate to run into you when you are.
Stick around. Maybe you'll find out.
It wasn't personal.
Look, with me, everything is personal. Goodbye. And
She must be a
I don't
Scorpio.
mean to be later.
See if you can grab that wire with your toes. Come on.
You really are sick, aren't you?
Just get the wire, please. Come on. Give me some of those cuffs. Go. Stretch out. Stretch
Damn,
out.
they didn't see this wire the night before? Well, Sheila and Troy are actually spending time together.
Sheila, how come you can eat twice as much as any man I know and still look so gorgeous?
Thank you, baby.
Hank always
Troy, got a minute?
joining people as a third
Do you know
wheel.
what this is?
Breakfast?
Right. We're eating it.
That's nice, Nichols.
Life is weird. I mean, I have lupus. I hang out all night
Marty
in
has
bars,
lupus.
melt down the booze. And there's Megan, and here I am. Wish I'd been nicer to Megan.
It's good to see Marty have a conscience about some of her
You see that cloud up there?
shitty attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I want you to picture that Megan's sitting on that cloud waiting for the next bus to heaven, okay?
Oh, you are a corner.
Oh yeah, I'm corny, but humor me, all right? Take a look. See?
Thanks for listening.
It's my pleasure. Jacket.
Oh,
You know, Marty, I really,
Marty doesn't get a lot of airtime right now, but
open and honest, well, that suits you fine.
it's the first time we've seen a little bit of growth in her character. She still wants to drink, though. One thing about Marty, she wants to do some underage drinking. Here we go again. Good. Good. The cat must be here.
No.
Dance with me.
Marty likes to dance with Jason. Okay. It's closer than they've ever been before.
Oh, wow. I had to get back to the grind. No, I got this is on me.
They like to paint Troy as this kind of boring,
Try to drop by the center, will you?
but big career man.
Stay active.
And Hank's just
bye.
wild and outside of the box.
Troy?
Troy don't like Hank.
Well, the floor was taken.
I'm concerned about your safety, okay? Now, of course, we're going to use this money to further your dreams. You are going to be the design empire queen.
Okay. I like that.
I don't love it.
All right. Let's go get diamonds. And we know Carlo has some, huh?
Honestly, I didn't expect these two to hook up ever, but I'm also not surprised. They're not gonna hook up now. Jason's gonna feel some kind of way.
Hey, whatever turns you on, it's cool.
I don't think this is a good idea, Marty.
You ruined it, Marty.
Something wrong.
This with my family. I'm gonna have your hide.
Clint, please, I ask you, would you stop threatening my friends?
I don't want your friend in this house.
Well, this is my house, too. All set?
All set. All set. What? What?
Anyone for fencing?
I can't stand him. I'm never gonna like Cain, and by proxy, I don't like Cain and Tina together. Tina's also could be very grating as a character, so just a combination of them, it's really hurting the show. I mean, overall, I'm still entertained, and I still like every other story except that one, but that one is very grating to me. We got a lot more Marty today. Marty and Jason almost actually hooked up, which surprised me. Well, it didn't surprise me, but I didn't think the show would go there. And they didn't end up going there because Marty ruined it. She showed him the Thomas the Train book that he refuses to let Leanne teach him to read. Jason's annoying in the fact that he hates the secret that he can't read, but he refuses to put in work just to read these basic little books that Leanne is trying to help him read. But so I just don't feel sorry for Jason with his lack of reading issue. Who am I forgetting? We saw a little bit of Sheila, Troy, Hank. Like I said during the episode, they paint Troy as like too by the books and too boring for Sheila, and Sheila and Hank just have a little more in common. So it makes me assume that they want me to root for Sheila and Hank, which I kind of am, but Hank can be obnoxious, and Hank has yet to really get a win since he's been a character on the show. He just stays taking L's, but that doesn't stop him. He may take a lot of losses, but he keeps on trying. So good for Hank, I guess. There was no Dorian in this episode. There was just way too much Tina and Cain. That's the problem. Oh, I guess Andrew. We saw Andrew and Maggie meet up again. I don't know how much of a character Maggie will actually be. But the fact that they keep bringing her around Andrew makes me think that it could lead to something. She did seem to have some sour grapes that she and Andrew didn't sleep together. But it's always nice to see Andrew, and it's always nice to see Marty, because they're two characters that don't get a ton of airtime, but that I enjoy. Certainly more than I enjoy watching Tina and Cain.
Now, you heard a voice say microphone?
If she would just really
Sarah.
think about the voice,
I'm
it
afraid,
clearly
Bill.
sounds like Carlo.
I'm not going to let anything hurt you.
Oh! Darling, it's me, Julia, your grandmother. You did want to see me, didn't you?
Hey.
I was so awkward sometimes.
You okay, partner? Emma got hurt.
The wheelchair's
But she's
throwing
doing
him
a
off.
whole lot better. In fact, she's doing so much better.
He's more thrown off by
Well,
this,
that's for
though,
a
than
while.
when he ran into
If
Carlo.
that's all
in
right
the
with
attic.
you, Al.
Blair's
She seemed a little
plans
mysterious, but
are always
she
so
asked if she could talk to
flimsy.
me later, and could she find me at Wanda's?
I don't know what meeting with Cassie is going to
Then it all
accomplish.
works out. I'll send her over to your table when I'm done with her.
You saying that's the reason I've never been able to finish one of these things? Huh? I don't like that sound.
What?
You laughing?
Yeah, Bo still got it for her.
You.
Oh, Cain. You move so quietly through the house.
Sad, one of
didn't
my
want to disturb you, Renee. I can come
favorite
back later.
characters always has to have scenes with
No, is
my
there something
least
you want?
favorite character.
Ace's drinking is certainly wreaking havoc, but
Where is
it's
Asa?
not just that. It's
Or as Ray would say, shout out to Ray, Asa the ass.
And what is it, Renee? Well, it looked as if they were having.
I wish Renee would think, oh,
Good time.
who called me that day? You were there, King? Who's this random doctor who said Asa wasn't feeling well?
It wasn't that I was jealous.
After all your efforts to bring Cassie closer, is that really what you want? No, if it is, I can go to Cassie right now. While she's eating her meal and while she thinks that her world is safe, at least that part of her world.
Yes, they are. Well, Cassie might as well throw in the towel at this point.
Being editor-in-chief of Poor Intruder is enough of a prize for me.
I am still lost on Blair's endgame.
And when you ask for less than everything, you know, that makes me, just make me think. What is her game?
Yeah, I don't know either, Dorian.
I can
I mean, after what it sounds like Sarah's been through, she deserves a little bit of happiness.
Hey, lady, where are you going?
Uh-oh. Finally a memory of Carlo.
Let me go.
But I guess all Sarah needed was a little lovin' for her memory to finally come back on those events. I guess that is the big story of this episode. Bo and Sarah finally reuniting physically after Bo helped her get over her pill addiction these past couple weeks in the cabin worth of episodes. I know at the beginning, Ray, you were right. Maybe I was too harsh on Cassie. She knows she was jealous when I first started watching. But turns out she had a reason to be when it comes to Bo and Sarah reuniting. So, yeah, Bo is in the wrong when he returns to Cassie for sure. The rest of this episode was kind of more subdued. We got to see more of, or I got to see more of Max's mom and her side of the story with Carlo. And him being responsible for the reason she's in a wheelchair. And also, I guess she was responsible for killing either Leanne's mom or grandma, whoever that crazy looking lady was in the memory. As for Leanne, she's still trying to help Jason learn how to read. And trying to remember who else was in this episode. It was Bo and Sarah heavy. Oh, Dorian and Blair and the blackmail was the other big story. I've said it this whole time. I found Blair's blackmail to be weak against Dorian, but apparently it worked. And Blair will get to be editor-in-chief of Dorian's newspaper. We'll see if Blair actually drops this little thing about Dorian might be responsible for killing her husband way back when. I doubt it will be the end of that, especially since we still need to see the Addie side of the story. And like I was saying while watching, what exactly Blair is doing to get that revenge for Addie. But yeah, that was another episode of One Life to Live from 1982. And it looks like Bo and Sarah have officially reunited.